Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. My name is the Counsellor, and welcome to Wednesday Chill. This evening, as always, we'll be playing some City Skylines. Oh my gosh. So, last week, I had fun trying to build a transit system, or at least parts of a transit system, I should say. By building some bus stations and then connecting them in an intelligent way. I get the feeling I may have YOLO'd it towards the end, but unfortunately, I still seem to have a million taxis in the place, and I'm not quite sure even how to go about removing that. So I may have to go for a different alternative. I have zounds of people trying to get on buses at these bus stations. I definitely need to change what I'm doing. And so, with that in mind, I will probably can this significantly. I might get rid of the transit lane. I will repurpose this bus station for something different. I already have a subway system in here. In fact, let's have a closer look at what's going on down there. So let's have a look at our... Okay. So there's my system. I have one that goes one way and one goes the other way. It seems rather reasonable way to do it. If I am to look at the subways themselves, they get plenty. I mean, 50% usage. That's not stupid. It's not too bad at all. Bus lines. They're poor old bus line 6, which is just 3 stops. I think it stops there, and there. It is at 121% capacity. Urban Run is still fairly late. City Run. Which one's this one? Show me City Run. Where's City Run? Is this City Run here? Passengers, no passengers. Where is... That must be... No? City Run. Let's change this color. Okay, City Run must be... Okay, this is City Run. So City Run's at a serious... Urban Run's at 6. Okay, Beach Run is reasonable. So I got the Beach Run, and then I've got Bus Line 4, which is getting no traction whatsoever. Where the hell's Bus Line 4? You're not getting much traction. Okay, Bus Line 4 is there. attraction for a particular reason. Yeah. Okay. So I got to work out the bus stops. Now, here's the thing. I can fix this. And I think I know how. But it may not be super pretty. Or maybe it won't. So here we go. I have a plan. And it's going to completely revamp this section here. And here as well. We might do it as... Maybe that's what I do. I got two choices. Well, I got maybe three. First choice is extend the tram system so that it goes across this river section and it stops Schmear, and then people can walk across to the subway and service themselves over here. Other thing is I modify the current bus system to be better. Not sure how I can do that, because so that's going to be a much more difficult ask. The next is I can also build a separate rail connection. So I put a railway station here and a railway station here and just have a run between them, which seems kind of silly. So we're going to go for option 1, which is let's extend the tram system across the railway line, because this has created absolute fudging gridlock. Look at it. Look at them all. It's insane. That is ridiculous how stupid that is. Okay. Well, let's just try it. We'll try option 1. So option 1 means I need to change this bridge to a different bridge, which would be hang on, large roads. Here we go. Which is the tram bridge interchange. Tram bridge. This road is an 8-lane bidirectional road. When upgraded with tram tracks, it will spawn 2 medians with 4 tram tracks, allowing 2 tram lines to interchange. This reduces the amount of vehicle lanes to 3 per direction. In addition, when upgraded with public transit lane, it can also provide bus interchange to the uttermost, 2 vehicle lanes per direction. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. Art Deco viaduct. Good gracious me. Train bit attention on this one was 6 line bad actually got a traffic stop 2 meters. That almost makes sense to me. Okay. Let's think about what else? Route bag. What was the other bridge option? Hang on. Did I have a separate? No. This is not. No. Let's not. Maybe. What is this? Bridge 2.8. Let's not worry about that. Oh, hang on. It's here, isn't it? Is it here? No, it's not. Double tram track station middle. Okay, that's basically something that I can use. Where was I here? What is it? Small tram road, biodirectional, double tram track, one-way tram track, tram depot, one-way tram track without power lines. Das Rad. It stops that being a fancy bridge. I thought I had a bridge with tram tracks on it. That's with a viaduct. I feel like I've been chipped here. All in one road. I thought I had tram interchange medium road. Small lane tied arch bridge. Floopity doopity duppity duppity do. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to grow. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, crikey. I'm gonna have to go with Das Kapital, that one here. And we're gonna probably have to damage some stuff. Oh my gosh, that is friggin' huge. No, that's not what I'm gonna do. Let us try. Have I set up a 4 lane or a 5? What is this here? What have I done, Schmear? I need to do that and that. Do I want to edit all instances or do I want to do something else? Oh, cool. Okay. Alright, we got cause some destruction, and that destruction is going to be here. Let us just use that as a template. Okay, so I got a bus either side. What if I want to move that? If I can move that to the inner, move that to the inner, like that, and that should fit in with. When I got trams on. Oh shit! I got trams on the outer there, have I? I sort of want to go with a 6 lane. Well, this is a 6 lane, isn't it? I ain't gonna completely revamp this. How am I gonna do it? How am I gonna do it? How am I gonna do it? That's okay. Completely okay. So let's can I just kill that? And I can kill that. Now I got these babies and they got the tram tracks up the middle. People getting on and off. feel like I need rodent catchers. No, that's not going to work. I am curious. Where's my tram stuff here? So what was the one that had this? This was 2 tram tracks. How does that work? I want to see what this does here. All it has is a question mark in the middle and a meter either side is a shoulder. With tram only. So what if we put car on the outside, car on the outside? Like that. But then that gets crunched. Because I'm using a smaller yeah, okay. Okay, that. All right. I think I have the nub of an idea, perhaps. And what it means is I need to do use it as a template. I need to remove cars from this. Well, shit, no, that's fine. Sorry. That's okay. So if I add car schmear and add car schmear, that needs to be switched to that direction. Yep. So now we've got a 6-lane job like that with tram in the middle. Now I want to remove the car bit. How do I do that? I don't want to share. How do I share? How do I stop the sharing? What if I can that and then can that and then I just bring in a tram track, tram only, that's what I want, and then tram only, and I want this one to change to that direction like that. Looking at this, I mean, that was not the worst plan in the world. That was pretty good. But then I need to change. You are, oh gosh, I'm an idiot. Like I'm right. I mean, using this as a template. So we got tram lanes in the middle. I almost need one on the outside and then track into the middle to then to go over. Oh, maybe they need to be on the outside. It's just Gordon Bennett. I want to be able to roll into here. Und du schmier and tram drop off people there. And then go back. And then this stops being a bus station. I can get rid of that bus depot. Oh no, I can keep that depot, but I move it over the other side. Maybe. Ah, gosh. Maybe I could keep it. But I should move it to the other side, otherwise it's going to become a clusterfuck, which is not cool. We don't like clusterfucks. Okay. Three meters is a reasonable length for people to be walking on, I'm guessing. Trams on the outside, people getting on, people getting off. Let's go with that. Let's see what that brings us in terms of roads. No, let's call this road, and this is going to be 4-lane plus tram exclusive. See what we can do with that. The category would be go with that. Okay. Cool. Now let's take that bazumba like this. 4-lane plus tram exclusive, and we go. Really? Don't want to replace that? Ah, it needs to be a. Does it need to be a fucking road? Maybe it does. Kill that there. To fix that bus station up there. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's not do that then. Let's go bosom like this. And then we go, give me a straight line to love again. Now we're at a height of 0. Come on. Let me see how this looks side on. Then we get to 10. Really? change that one there. So if I hang on, and then edit all instances of that. Actually, no. Can I just turn this into a 6-laner? Just kill that. And then I should pull out of that as a 6-laner. Should be a 6-lane job. So a large road, 3 in, 3 out. Do I have some 3 ins, 3 outs? Custom 7-lane, no. Custom 6-lane. One sidewalk, tram track, no, I just want a 6-laner. Is it? Copy of custom 4-lane. I have too many traffic shitties. 6-lane road. With traffic in both directions. That'll probably do the trick. We'll have to do it this way. And we start here. Why do we fail here? Or maybe it needs to become a 4-lane piece of equipment? Just a standard 4-lane? I want to do something a little bit more. Think. Oh. I wonder. If I can do. Twins. I want to double. I want to double that. This one. Does that help me? That does help me. But I still need to resolve what I'm doing here. So maybe that needs to be. Hang on. If I can that, and I do a Hellspells. Small tram line, bio-directional from there. What does that give me? That gives me nothing that I'm looking for. Because it's not quite right. So, okay, if I would go where... If I could go... onto a custom double. Alright. I go one way from here, this way, to there, or something like that. I need bidirectional, don't I? If I can. Use this excellence. Fatten that up a bit. What does that do for me? There we go. That might do the trick. And then, yeah, I know you're missing a road. That's fine. I'll fix you in a minute. I'll fix you in a moment. And then let us. I can change this to. So the question is, how do they get on and off that bloody platform? That needs to be longer. Put some seed work on there as well. They still have no means of getting up and down the bloody thing. Custom electric power. That needs to be a longer platform too. Actually, can I get away with? Can I make this? A double wage. So I'm using that as a template. Can I make? That only makes it one way. Can I make it two ways? Please tell me I can make it two ways. No, I can't make it two ways. Fuck it. No, that doesn't help. Just want to have. There's no two-way tram tracks. Because if I can have a tram just friggin' roll into here, stop, and then rolling back out again in the other direction. Surely there's got to be a two-way tram track. One-way tram track. Small tram road, bi-directional. How can I force this to be bi-directional? There's got to be a way to do this that's not stupid. It's not going to destroy. I want that coming this way. Or maybe I just need to. Tram interchanges. Gotta love them. Gotta hate them. Ah. I need to change that. Okay, we gotta change this. Hey! What? Why do you attack me like that? What? Banana? That's called a knife, darling. Alright. I'm not convinced that this is going to work very well, but see what happens, eh? This is going to be, let's call this, what? Call this one way tram with footpath. Call it that. That looks horrific. Itadakimasu. Yeah, it only works well on one bit, ain't it? Okay, let's fix that up then. Let's add it all into instances and let's ditch that completely. There we go. That's still shit. That'll be fine, and then we're gonna can that, and then we just do the normal. One way. Alright, we got that. Now, time for the nuking of the bus line and bus stations. I still want to feed the bus line into... Still want to feed the bus line into Schmear, but I want to get rid of the bus lines that are well, they're not causing me grief, but I think we can improve. And so there's this stupid bus line. There's 186. We're killing that. Get rid of that one. Boom. Get rid of that line. That's the thing that's causing a lot of badness. Sorry, my nose is giving me some chip. So what I would like to do, I would like to run a tram from here to there. And that, like that. Just like that. And I want to I'll do well. What does it swap over? Alright, that'll take some stress off that. Probably won't do much, but now I need to figure out what to do with this bloody bus station. Funny thing is, I'm very tempted to put the bus station here. Actually put it. Which side of those stations are there for the trams? Down there. Yeah, I'll do that. That's probably a much smarter thing to do. Okay, so let's grab that bus station and let's put it right. Hang on, is anarchy on? Yeah, anarchy's on. I'm gonna turn the anarchy off. Well, actually, I'm just gonna be smart about this. Put the bus station there. Alright. Now I'm gonna be destroying some bus lines here, which is perfectly fine as far as I'm concerned. Go back, give me bus lines. So show me bus line 4, bus line 5. We're going to destroy that one, yes, and that one, yes. Then we're going to come back in here and we're going to try to do some bus work. Meaning bus lines, like so. Yep, cool. So, I think there should probably be two separate, just two different bus lines that come out of here. Let's go this way. X, go give it to you. Let me hit there. There, and then back into there like so. And then this one hit there. 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 Oops, it is. And then I get rid of that useless bus station there. Alright. Let it go, let it rip, let's see what happens. There's gonna be a lot of people that'll be like, oh my god, what am I gonna do? They want to see how they gather here. Actually, I want to put pedestrian stuff. They're just gonna fucking walk across there, aren't they? Let's stop every bus that ever fucking lived. It's gonna be chaos. Alright, no. Alright, pedestrian pavement. I wonder if I could do... Yeah, they're walking straight up there. Alright, let's edit that. I knew they'd do that. The stupidity of having... I can't. That doesn't look very tiled to me at all. It's very disappointing in terms of shoulder. Could I do sidewalk there? There we go. Everybody's hanging out the sidewalk now. Waiting for the tram. It will eventually come. Where are those buses going? They're heading back to there. Where are my trams? Wow, full. That's good. Here comes the tram. Tram? The tram. Here comes the tram. Oh, here comes the tram. The bus is waiting for people to walk across. That tram should have right away, mate. Empties out of a shirtload of people. A shirtload of people get on. It is jammed. Beautiful. That might slightly fix up stuff. We'll see how it goes. An extension of the tram system has begun. Okay. Only took 2 million years, but we got there. Hang on a second, let me just get rid of this wanger. Banruzis and Clozuzis. Back to Schmear. Alright. Okay. I need to find some alternative for these buses because I've got a few of the buggers. I wonder if I could. Oh, do you know what? I should make that road. And then send some buses up this way, perhaps. And do a loopy loop. That might be the GO. That might be the GO, I think. So today it looks like we're sorting out transport and all the transport things. And then I need another depot. What options do I have? Upgrades. Extra train and plane. An extra train. That's an extra track extension with one train addition. Okay. So then I need to attach that. Get me an extra train. That should help a little bit. Alright. So, in terms of buses, how's things going down here? How's the old... Oh, Jesus. Average wait time, local buses, efficiency is 111%. Seems to be doing alright. What is that? That's a crematorium. Okay. So the buses seem to be doing alright. Passengers 5. Which line is that one? That one is... Okay. So the buses between, yeah. Man, those are bumpy roads. Look at that. Oh, bloop, bloop, bloop. I can run over that taxi, dude. Too many friggin' taxis down there. So what I should do is I should get rid of... Make it a wee bit smoother. You know what I'm saying? Just a wee bit smoother. That really does make that so much smoother. Well, most people down here aren't taking advantage of the buzz. Oh, what do I know? What do I know? Okay. Getting back to doing some stuff for the German quarter. Now the plan is to... If I can add a two-way service road. Where are we? No. Where's the bus stuff? Sorry, excuse me. I sort of want to take this out of... Alright, let's think of some strategic bus bits. Good bus stations for the German quarter. Alright, so if I do a bus stop there, and bus stop there, and one there. Gotta have choices for people. I sort of want to have, I need to have a bus station at the uni, like so. And then I probably need okay, there we go. So, in terms of bus route, alright, the first one will start Schmier and go to Schmier, Thorn here, and then the other one. The other one should start here. There, 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 here, here, and then back to there. I actually want to put a stop. Ah, no, that's not what I wanted to do. Drag that. Huh? No, this one. To there. And then I want to get rid of that. Okay, cool. So we should have some bus bits going to Schmeer. Okay, so let's have a look. Let me change your color to something more relative. Good. 4 stops, 20 passengers, better than Pocono with blunt stick. Next one. I'm guessing this is the other one. So can we have something a little less? That's good. Passengers 2%. I'm not expecting big figs out of that. Bus line 5, let's call this Gulag 2. This can be Gulag 1. Gulag 1. There we go. Now, there are other bus lines that we should be looking at. Bus line 7. No one on it yet. Let's call this Dumkov. Dumkov 1. This can be Dumkov 2. Now, I'm guessing these lines are not going to have much on them yet. That one has some. That one doesn't have any. Okay. So, let's get the buses are sort of sorting themselves out. Trying to get the people moving going on. Now, what can we do next? I did have a really dumb idea of putting a tram line up here somewhere. That's doable. Let's have a tram that runs up that way. Up and back. Oh, maybe just keep it walking. Now, in terms of accessibility, maybe I do need a tram. Let's figure it out, eh? Wow, that's a big tram. We'll just get over the middle of the road. I wonder if there is something I could do. Schmear. Can I do a passenger tram? Or can I just break the game? Like that. Alright, bear with me. Hell's bells is the word I'm looking for. Okay, this is probably going to take 5 minutes to get back up and running. So what I'm going to do is we'll go offline for 5 minutes and just do this, okay? We're getting there. Just takes a bit of time. I'm due sorry. I am sorry. Slight crash. Back soon. Hopefully, yes. All right. Let's see if this works. I'll take the be right back thing away very shortly. I do apologize. I shall return just very quietly, sneaking. Okay. This. At what point are we here? Please tell me. Ah, Ratcliffe and Dan. Okay. Ratcliffe and Dan. Okay, so the quick save was before I'd put that stuff into play and named the gulag and so forth. Okay, hang on. Let me just. I'm back, baby. We're back. I'm back, baby. All right, we're back. Sorry. I know it's exciting. Who is this person? Like, who's watching? Just say hi. Tell me who you are. If you're a first-time chatter, long-time lurker, first-time chatter, that's perfectly fine. This intersection is going to start getting pretty fucking dumb. Just quietly. There's a lot of people getting on those trams. All good? Oh! Blueberries sound lovely, darling. Overdoing it. Let's do this. Yeah, bus line 4, 5. Okay. I was going to change the colouring on this to something more familiar. Oh, what are you going to get instead? More soup. Well, that's not a terrible option. Alright, we're going to rename this to Gulag 2. This shall be Gulag 1. Okay. Maybe I should call it Schadenfreude 1 and 2 when I do the other ones. So the next step, I want to Idiot. Here. So I was going to do a note to there and then to and then from Schmear to Schmear like that. Cut that over there. Alright, cool. Then, because I gotta do it all again, baby. That tram is full as a geog. Freaking fingers are giving me the pip. Hey, what? Yes.
That's my Easter treat.
You get to have food.
All of my people get treat and I don't.
You get treats all the damn time. Don't give me that.
That's what.
I cook for you.
That's what we treat.
Really? Sounds like a treat to me.
Nah.
Nah. It's not a treat. Nah.
It's your duty.
It's my duty. It's my duty, is it? It's my duty. Gotta give you a duty. This might be slight overkill, but it's just a little bit of overkill. Because it's funny, that's why.
Little boy.
Don't you little boy me, young lady. You're not too young, I can't put you over my knee. Alright. Let's do this. Schmier und Schmier und Schmier, then Schma und Schmier, 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 Schmier. Oh. Let's. Idiot. Alright, let's start from Schmier and then Sma. Schmut. Is that a little warm, is it, dear?
Yes.
Did you burn your fingers? Why? I hope you didn't burn your little fingers. Little fingers. Alright, I'll make sure I go there. Really? There we go. So those two bus lines, bus line 6 and 7. This will be not Dunkov. Dunkov is such a silly thing. Let's call it what should we call it? A good. I want to call it Schadenfreude. That's just a little, the Schadenfreude line. How can I spell Schadenfreude? I should know how to spell that. I'm not gonna even remotely try to attempt it without looking it up. Give me a second here. Schadenfreude. The art of laughing at other people. What do we got? Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude, not Schadenfreude. Schadenfreude. So let's go with Schaden. I actually wasn't too far wrong. Schadenfreude 1. And this shall be Schadenfreude 2. Get rid of that bus line 7 thing. There we go. Cool. We've got Gulag 1, Gulag 2, Schadenfreude 1, Schadenfreude 2. We've got Beach Run, City Run, Urban Run. All right. They're probably not going to get a lot of work yet. I am hoping that within the German network, we get some peeps that'll just roll around in that section. It's more about just getting people, because let's be honest, the German pocket is not a big pocket yet. Not in the way that this is like population density central and is serviced by two very lovely lines. The old underground doesn't do too bad. Now, I am curious about the size of these buggers. There's some serious. That's pretty full. That's pretty full. And that's reasonably full. There's people waiting. That's all right. That's okay. We're doing okay. And I think I have removed a lot of the stupidity from that. But this is where it all falls apart. And I know it does. And I can tell people are annoyed. But I really wanted to make that more of a... what's the word I'm looking for? Low key. I'm just like, so I want to mess with this other road again. So I'm just going to call this Crichton and we'll call this Tramworks. Because I want to put a tram. That's saving? Excellent. I want to put a tram along here. Now, the game had a bit of an issue. I'm just going to use this as a template for now. So this is... Okay. I can put tram, but it'll be down the outside. Oh. Okay. My preference, to be honest with you, would be tram on the inside. Like that. On the inside like that. Okay. So that hasn't screwed that up. So now I can run some trammage down the center of those. And that has used that as a template. And I don't, yeah, I suppose that has to be tram and cars and people can sort of walk down the alley. That's cool. I like it. Let's go. All right, let's let's go with that, shall we? I did have 3 people and then I went back to 2. I'm sorry it wasn't that interesting. I do apologize. It's funny. I got one thing saying I got 4 people, and I got another thing saying I'm 2 people.
What's this water here?
That will go in the fridge when I fill it up properly.
Oh, when will it with the straw plastic, right?
Okie dokie, okie dokie. If there are any problems with... Oh, do you know what I'm not doing? Can you hear the background music? Here's the question. Can you hear the music? I can actually... If not, I can remedy that. Let me just... I feel so useless. Chill wave instrumental. There we go. That should probably be a bit better. With some background musak. Alright. Funny feeling it probably had a race condition. Alright. Cool. Copy of Pedestrian Avenue. Let's call this... Everybody? My partner's having a shitload of blueberries, just quietly. Passenger Avenue, tram down center. Passenger Avenue with tram. Let's go with tram. Alright, let's do that. Pedestrian road, gravel road. Okay, cool. Donezo. That is updated that. Now, theoretically, I should be able to put tram lines down the centauris of this. To milk. That is it. Looks like that. Oh! I have to... Shit. Alright. Let me just do the rest of this. Like schmo. And then what I can do is I could choose this one here, and then we just go Buska, 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 Babuska, Buska, Buska. Alright, like that. Cool. Don't crash. Cool. Alright. Then, let us put in a couple of cute little tram stops. Now, I think we should have a tram stop here. That makes sense. Do I not have cute tram stops? What type of tram stops do I have? I've got EU, I've got American style transport. That's it. That is so disappointing. I was hoping for some really cool things. Put a tram stop either side of them. That's good. We do it that then. And then I should have one just after just before there and there. And I should probably have one halfway down Schmear on Schmear. Can I? I can't, can I? Blueberry. I'm gonna have to mess up. Hang on. Gulag 1 and Gulag 2, I'm gonna have to change the way they work. Or am I gonna need a Gulag 3? Because I could do a line that goes like that, a line that goes like that, and then a line that goes like that. So they sort of all mesh. That might have to be the GA. Alright, it's gonna have to be a line change, baby. So I'm gonna need Gulag 1, 2, and 3 now. That's fine. What the fudge? Oh no, the bus lines are the good. Ah, Stimpy, you fat blooded idiot. So Schadenfreude 1 and 2 are doing reasonably well. They have some good stuff. Yes. All right. So where like a 5 tram lines? Right, where's Das Blau? Where's Blau? There's Blau. And he goes around the outside. Okay, so he just does that one. And then I have, I'm assuming, Vanza goes in the opposite directions. Yes. And then I have uh, that one. That one does this full thing is like that. And then we have this one, which I need to change the color of because it's very too similar to the other one. Okay, and that one does the opposite run. Okay. So I feel like I need to change. Do you know what? If I could bloody well pull it off, which I don't think I can, which is super annoying, I would just have it run straight up and down. But then I'd need to have a little balloon line here that's sort of like that at that end. And then don't you fucking dare crash on me. And then one at this end. I'll probably have to move that school. I think that's what I'm gonna have to bloody well do, which is super annoying. But it's what that has to happen. Okay. Ja. My gosh, you're like a devil's tongue. I should take a picture and then show it to you when you're later on. Come in.
Hello,
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Okie dokie.
No, actually, I want you to go to the outside. And then I gotta do the same up this end. Nani? What? Alright, and what I will do is I'll actually put in another tram stop. Down a schmear. Put one there, like that. And then I should put one up. There, like that. Alright, cool. Let's go. Let's go. Exco, give it to you. So, boom, 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 boom. we go. Beautiful. That is nice. That works virally well. Cool, what else? And then I better change the name. Oh god, I got so many tram lines, it's ridiculous. Let's call this Central Tram. Central Tram. We'll call this, this should be Inner Loop 1. Inner Loop 1. It's funny how some tram lines, even though it's just a direct opposite run to the other one, because you need to have those things. You need people going either way, that sort of crap. Some of them will just like, yeah, it's perfect. And then others will be absolutely Loop 2. Like certain people only travel in certain directions. This tram line 5, that's the, call that interdistrict. Interdistrict. No, we should call that the Subway Connect. Subway Connect. Because that is what it is. It's a Subway Connect. I just had a really ridiculous thought, but that's fine. Yeah, we'll call it Subway Connect. Number 3 is Outer Loop. You okay over there? Did it? That's so rude. No. Because it's my coffee. Oh well. A lot of cargo going back and forth, but that's fine. Where's cargo route 3? Where is it? Oh, cargo route 3 goes between those two. It doesn't seem to get any sort of traction whatsoever. That's bizarre. I would have thought it would have been not terrible, but okay. Alright. So transport, we're ticking up. We're nearly hitting the 150k mark. I need to actually... yes. I would like... I had so much fun doing that. It was just... I had so much fun doing this. But I know how much work and effort it is. I'm just thinking, oh god, if I can do it again. I will, yeah, I should do it again. I will do it again. I will do it again here. But the other thing I want to do is I want to put in some more. That's an E. Honey? What box? I can drink the wine if you want me to.
Yeah, please.
What, now or?
Just finish a couple of bottles and then
Is this one yours? Or mine? I thought this was yours. Oh no, that one's mine. Yeah, that's a sharp one. Okay. Schmo. Schmo. Oh no, the discontent. Unreliable mail service. What the hell? How can the mail service be unreliable? I built post offices and shite everywhere. Maybe I didn't. Okay. What the hell? Why is that complaining about me putting that there? Wow. What the hell? That was weird. Yeah, there should be some more mailboxes. put these mailboxes in? These guys are constantly complaining about mail. I can't put mail box there. Thank you. Put another one there. What the hell just happened there? All right. Oh, okay. Maybe the processing. Whoa! Look at that. All right. We need to add some extra bits. So we need to put in some of that stuff. Put that in there. All right. That should increase your ability to deal with stuff a little bit. Bad. Oh, God. Walking distance to an elementary school. High noise pollution. Small homes. So I need to release some more larger home spaces somewhere. I think I practiced. This is the North American housing stuff. It just seems to be doing fine. All right. Okie dokie. Hands off Smokey. Here's what we're going to do. And it's going to be horrendous, but it'll be fantastic at the same time. I'm going to put more pressure on an What? What? What are you talking about? With more pressure already on a weird system. Okay. So I'm just going to check my water supply. My water supply is... Water availability is waning, but that's fine. I have a plan. Water trade is fine. Treatment is good. And I'm not exporting anything. You said I can blow up anything? Well, that's one. That's two. You said I can blow up anything. Alright, this is going to be... This is going to be gorgeous! Alright. Huh? Excuse me? Oh my gosh. Ooh, that was weird. Excuse me? Do you think you're funny? Why are you so cruel?
My duty.
It's your duty. It's your duty.
So,
Did you do a duty
yes,
on the floor or no?
as therapy. I pronounced your name in German.
Yeah, sure. Whatever. It doesn't matter to me. It is how you say irrelevant. Welcome to the party. It's gonna be a blast. You can see my something or others. It's coming really fast. Okay, let's do some Aqua Vita. Pimping station. Extract water from a lac, advanced water pumping station. This is a unique. Extract water from lakes. I just need one of these babies and to stick it right schmear like so. So that will increase our water stuff significantly. Um, mm, 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 mm. I want Southwest single style semi low density housing. Let's go, Johnny. Booms. People want small houses. There's a whole bunch of small houses out there. Cool. Now the other thing I probably need to do is improve. I need to do something with DOS. And I can do that. I just got to take the time to bloody well do it. Which is fine. What I'll do is I'll move that down there and then I'll have the same sort of parky arrangement that I've got sitting here and here. This actually worked pretty well. I'm kind of pleased the way it is. And people use it, which is freaking awesome. Alright. That house there is just bizarre and weird. I don't know what's going on. I would like to put in some. Where are we? Eastern European. Can I do just a 15th of high density there like that? And see what that does. Followed by that there. And watch that fall dramatically. The next thing we can do is some medium density. EE. That's low, that's medium. I just want to see how it looks there, next to the tram trucks. And that'll take care of that for now. Bit of commercial. I would like just some normal, not EU low density. Give me some high density, alright, like that. Some bossiness, maybe? Those little things that take some business out of the line there, like that. Okay. Well, this filled up nicely. Yeah, note to remember, they're not that big. So So how deep are they? They are. Let's not do that. They are generally 4 deep. So we want 4 by 4, and not so big like that. All right. There you go, people. So the mail service is a bit better, though they're still complaining about small homes. But that's fine. Excuse me. Okay. Schmear. We are going to our final form. Now this is a beer. Oh, that I will tell you right now. Oh, good gosh. Hang on. This is a beer. That is bottled the 10th of 24. So this beer is a year and a half old. It's been in the can for a year and a half. No, what? That can't be fucking right. Oh, packaged in 12. Oh no, it's in not a year and a half. It's been in the can for. Oh, it's good for 6 months. Well, there you go. I thought I'd got a Oh no, I drank the other one. I drank the old one. Anyway, this is an initial. Now this is called an initialism. It is an 11.1% beer. It is known as a quad dry hopped New England triple IPA. That's the little baby right there. It's called an initialism because of that. Anyway, it is the last drink of the evening, and I will take my sweet ass time with it because it's a hefty brew and it deserves to be enjoyed. Okay, I jack this up so that these buildings get built a little bit quicker. Now, I want to figure out southwest low densities. I'm not going to go full on schmear. Sort of want to do that, see what it gets me. What does that get me? Not much better. Okay, so kill that there like that. Okay, so on average we want to be going 4 in. I'm not doing that. So yeah. Okay, next we want to do. Gonna need a fire brigade. Now, do I have North American? I have an urban fire station, which might fit the bill a little bit better. So I'm gonna check that baby there. I'm gonna go with the Roses. Pope. What is this? Mediterranean? No. Urban headquarters? No. Modern police station. This might be the go. Get the modern police station in there. And then least but not last, we need a urban medical center. We stick that schmear like that. That'll keep people happy. Yeah, and just for S's and G's, let's just chuck in a small recycling center. Here, that shouldn't have a dirty footprint. Cool. Progress planner. We are now a flushering metropolis. Alright. What is wrong with that? What the hell is happening here? That is an interesting... Oh, okay. Now I understand. It's just built that way. That's the way it is. Okay, cool. A little bit odd, but it's fine. Okay. Now, the next thing I would like to endeavor to do is if I can put... I am going to put 4 more little shitty things. So, this is considered to be unattractive places to live. So, I go, oh, hang on. Am I doing, what? What am I doing here? America. Fuck yeah. I'm doing low density. No, low density South America. Southwest. No, SW. Okay. And this should be a forego to there. Yes, that's exactly what I needed. Okay. All right. I'm just trying to work out if I want to, if I want to urbanize this strip here, which I kind of do. Can I do a low density? I can. Alright, cool. Let's low density this shit here. Burn like that. I sort of want to do... This is going to be so typically American, it's ridiculous. Is that going to give me 4? So 1, that's 1, that's 2, that's 2, that's 3, that's 4. So I go schmear, is that right? No, I don't want to go there. Too far. Let's try again. Yep. That's right. So then... Oh, sorry. Oh yeah. probably gonna need a school here. I shouldn't say probably. I'm gonna need a school here. So let's do some education. Is there a Mediterranean urban elementary school or a community elementary school? Gonna go with an. Oh, it's not really urban, is it? Elementary schools are big. Chuck that next to there like that. That will work. What's up, mate?
Well, it's charging if I set 0%.
Well, that's no good. So that should fill up fairly quickly, I think. That's just stupid. Actually, I might make that a bigger road. Let's go with that. Gotta get them feeder roads working. So what? It stopped working? Morning, Arthur. City building's okay. Going okay. I was gonna tickle along here for another whoops-a-daisy. 15 minutes. I understand your temptation. I totally do. I totally dig it. I definitely understand.
But I shouldn't try.
No. You're like me, you shouldn't. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bro, 5, 6, 7, and 8. The road should be schmear. And then let's extend bar like so. And then let's do not that. Boom. Now, ours power. Power's fine. I'm not trading so much anymore. Still am exporting a little bit though. Water is perfectly fine. Cool. That should not be producing any pollution, theoretically. And then the incinerator is there, so it's not a big stretch for vehicles to get to and from this little section. Stuff here, so that'd be good. You got the kittens fed and watered and out the door. Good job, my friend. Must be starting to warm up your way, I'm guessing, considering it's starting to chill down here. How was your weekend, Arturos? Got the taxes done and submitted with a couple of hours to spare. Good gracious me. That's a bit disconcerting when you got something like that going on, young fella. I'm gonna put in one boom high density right there, and then we're gonna put in a bunch of ones just there like that. Taxes done with hours to spare, eh? Oops, it isn't. Look at that. Cool babadools. Ah, I'm lazy. I get an accountant to do mine for me. Mainly because any money that I spend on getting him to do the taxes is the deduction for my following year. So, yeah. Let's just slow down here. Oh, wrong button. Let's slow down here and find out how things are going here. He's got not many. What the hell? Is this like a... He's on the outer line. This guy's just doing his own thing. Let's have an overview here. 30 degrees on Monday. There you go, baby. There you go. Starting to heat up. That's not what I wanted. I wanted this. Inner loop is Central Tram. Subway Connect's doing well. That's good. The worst thing in the world. 25 yesterday. Yeah, we're still hitting 26 degrees here. But our minimum, our nights are much cooler. So, 17 degrees, which is nice. I won't. I'm not going to lie. It's 17 degree evenings are nice. I don't know if I've ever said before, but I prefer getting warm over trying to cool off. Because getting warm is way more fun. Why is there water here? Maybe I should just lean into that. Started out at 3 degrees. Crikey, Charlie, Arthur. And then expecting 24. Pump it real good. That's a hell of a temperature change, man. Just quietly. They got buses going. Let's go. Not the worst thing in the world. Old Schadenfreude. Eh. Bus system ain't too bad. What's going on here? They're wealthy people. Cool. Okay, so let's just review what we did today. Well, I think I made this better because the traffic is not too friggin' dumbass at the moment. Now, I don't know if it's the tram that has fixed that enormously, or for some reason there's just less people going into the town. But that traffic crunch, I think, has been remedied to a certain degree. Spank you. Yeah, temperature swing. Like the type of temperature you're describing is similar to what we would if I was living in Melbourne during, even in summer in Melbourne, which is, it's a 2 hour train, 2 hour plane flight south of where I am. So what are we looking at? 2,000 Ks, give or take a few. They have. My brother lives down there, and they have swings of. Well, it's a town that they call it the Four Seasons in one day. You can wake up in the morning and be wearing a jumper, then you know, t-shirt by mid-morning, uh, boiling hot midday-ish, pissing down rain in the afternoon, and then freezing cold in the evening again. Which the second season? Maybe I'm just dumb, but I just don't want to watch it anymore. Like I was so annoyed with how the story went with the second one. I just, second. The first season was amazing. I'm not gonna lie, because it was just like it was well put together. But I'm probably not gonna be too enthused for the second season because I didn't like the way the story went. I thought it was a little bit preachy. That's the word I'm looking for. It was a bit preachy. Like it was just it was a very very lazy story. Like it was just the most tropey revenge kick thing. Anyway, what do I know? I am just a boy. I don't know anything about these things. And, we're all entitled to opinions, and that one's mine, so. Have you ever played the games, Arthur? Ba-da-ba. Bet you that's full. Yeah, it's taking its time. Ah, yes. So you understand that, the first one is very faithful to the game. The second one, if it is faithful to the game, then it's going to be, it's just going to be a revenge story. That's all it's going to be. And a fairly, maybe it's probably like a chilling reality dream. Yeah, he didn't like the game, so he never watched the series. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's more than fair enough. I need funeral services, I just realised. Bit of death care. What shall we do? I don't need a UK parish church, an old cemetery, a crematorium, a chapel and cemetery, a mausoleum, a columbarium, or a crematorium. How big is his old cemetery going to be then? How many peeps? Jesus. You fixed 600 people in there. You kidding me? Must put and be bloody up and down like that. Alright. I need to trial a couple of so that's medium. That's medium. Small apartment buildings, and that's mixed. Yeah, I know that. I mean, that's what the second. That's what Last of Us 2 does. It's a time jump of about 4 or 5 years, something like that. And the relationship between Joel. Ellie is fairly fractured, but not so much. Anyway, like it starts off pretty compelling, like, and then one of the other character that sits in there, her development, the reason why she's the way he is really kind of, it's nicely done, but then it just devolves into this revenge thing. And I suppose just about every friggin' FPS out there in the world has that, they killed my brother, now I must kill them all kind of drivel. Excuse me. That actually has a footprint. That's not cool. Didn't want that to have a footprint. Yeah, you have to move that. You can get in there. Away from the water. Got the water pump, man. Yeah, definitely. I mean, if you're in that situation, I suppose you could justify the whole revenge thing. But it just seems just a little bit tacky to me. But what the hell do I know? I am just a flunky in this beat up old world. Somebody cooking something? No. Nobody wants to talk to me. It's fine. What would I know? I want to do. See how. Oops, not that much. How big is this? Will it fit in? Okay, that's the way it's going to be. Okay, cool. I can work with that. How deep are these row houses? Is someone behind me? What the hell, man? Why didn't you tell me sooner? It's so creepy out there. I don't know who they are. You gotta let me know when they're there next time so I can. Yes, I do know that individual walking behind me. As long as they're not holding a knife, that's the main thing. That is beautiful suburbanism right there, baby. Look at that. Rubbish and all. That's so good. I love it. That is actually really good. All right. That's right. That frying pan, that's the worst bit, man. Probably not going to be a lot of kids coming to that school just yet. But I will build this here. So this is going to be the North American, Southwest American section. I think that's what it's meant to be. Anyway, we'll develop that a bit more. I did promise earlier in the session that I am going to fill this out. I really enjoyed doing this bit last time, so I will probably do something similar. I love the way it's put together. Actually, I really do. I mean, it is a little patchworky in something, but I am suitably pleased with the way I managed to get that together. It does worry me that every other company is a fucking petrol company, but that's just the way it is. So I think next week I will fill in here and look at expanding a little schmear as well. Apart from that, I think we might have to call it quits there, ladies and gentlemen, because I've gone to 9. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. So now it is time for me. Now it is time to say goodbye. Goodbye. So yeah, I will bow out gracefully. Now, I'm guessing I might be able to do a session on Sunday. I may even be able to do one on Friday. I'm not sure because we have a long weekend coming up. It's a 4-day weekend, and then so there is time to do stuff. So we'll see how we go. But at this stage, Sunday's a definite. We'll do some Sunday bastardry. I know I skipped last week, and that was because family came down. So that's what it is. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Arthur, take care. I'll try to pop in and catch you streaming later on if I can. Otherwise, no, I don't. I have rocks, digging up stones. I got farming, and I have geothermic. Boom. That's where most of my electricity is. Geothermic, incineration plant 1, incineration plant 2. That's how I do it, mate. And it's funny. I don't know if you ever go back and watch the beginning of me building this city, I go through some serious friggin' money troubles, and it's a lot of fun. But now I'm at a point where I can just sort of, I can have some fun. I can do some pretty, and I can just enjoy building a city. All right, guys. There's no such thing as fucking clean coal. It's an oxymoron. All right, guys. I'm gonna head. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you on Sunday.